What is up, guys? I'm here today. Whoa, almost naked here with another fantastic deck for you guys. So yesterday we had a mill deck, and I told you there's also a second version of it with Meganium, and we created it, and that is the version, right? So this is the whole combo that definitely I will try this and expand it, because standard, you have to get to the combo, right? But let's take a look at the deck before we're gonna do that. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos like that, for more content, and for more boy ranking, as we are on the road to 600 subscribers plus. Also, there's still a first place Voltron giveaway going. You just have to find the video, comment on that, be a subscriber, and you might actually win a first place Voltron plus 20 codes as usual. Alright, so Meganium, right? It helps you evolve and skip the stage 1 to stage 2. Really cool card. Let's drink some coffee. Really good coffee. Okay. Really good card, and it was utilized in Greninja GX, right? With that, it was a Meganium Greninja GX deck that was really cool, really, tough to beat in the late game. So here we're gonna use it to get to the stage 2 that we need to make our combo working. So first things first, what we're gonna have here is 18 Pokemons. We have line of 2 to Porygon with Porygon-Z, and why we have Porygon-Z is the crazy code, which as often as you like, you can attach a special energy to your Pokemon, because we will be using a lot of Recycle Energy. Recycle Energy, I won't say system. Recycle Energy, that's what we're gonna use in this deck. Also, we have line of 2 to Cyndaquil and Typhlosion. And why we have him? Well, for the Blazing Energy, because he makes our Recycle Energies a fire type energies, but with still the ability to come back to our hand as they are getting discarded. Plus, Lost Flame, super cool attack if you want to be annoying to your opponent, because you put 2 energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon into the Lost Zone, so you can actually try to outsource them that way. So that's another strategy that you can utilize in this deck. Of course, we have full Moltres TEU, but here we will be putting Recycle Energy on it, right? So now you can see the whole combo. We put Recycle Energies on Moltres, we make them fire type energies, and we just use TEU. And instead of the energies being discarded to the discard pile, they just come back to our hand, and next turn we can, thanks to Porygon, play 4 of those energies back to the Moltres, and that's the whole loop. Of course, we only discard like 4 energies, 5 at a time, but you still get the idea. It's a little bit slower, but definitely it's something that's really cool. And of course, line of 3 to Chikorita Meganium. You can play 3rd Meganium if you want to, plus 1 Dedenne-GX. Let's look at the trainer cards. So we got 4 Pokégears 3.0, 4 Pokémon Communications, 4 Rare Candies, 3 Switches, 2 Power Plants, 2 Shrines of Punishment, 2 Brock's Grits, 2 Koga's Trap, 1 Lieutenant Sarge, 1 Misty's Favor, 3 Elm Selection for the early turn, but the most important card in this deck is this, Steven's Resolve. We will be using back-to-back at least 2 turns Steven's Resolve to get all the pieces of the combo that we need, right? So Steven's Resolve is the key card as well here, so let's not forget about that. We also play 2 TCE, and why TCE? Well, for the Tantrum if we would have to attack, but also for the Lost Flame just in case something happens. 4 Recycle Energies and 4 Fire type energies. That is the whole deck, that's the whole idea. We're just gonna go save it and play some games with it. And if you want to copy and paste this deck right on now, it's down there below in the description. You can go and check it out yourself and have some fun with it. So this should open exactly on this deck. It's a Mill 2 Mega, that's how I called it. And let's play. Do you want to go first or you want to go second? You do want to go first majority of the time, since we will be using Steven's Resolve, right? And like my problem with this deck, because the deck has some problems, and like the biggest one is the speed, because right now stage 2 decks are just too slow for like meta in general. But yesterday we almost milled Reshizad, and how did that happen? Well, we just started getting rid of his energy, right? So I changed the whole strategy. I tried to outsource him. He forgot to put any energy on a Victini. So what ended up happening is he had all his energy in a discard pile, you know, on his few Pokemons, but not on Victini. So we're outsourcing him down to 5 cards in his deck. But unfortunately, you know, he actually pulled this one energy that he needed to win the game. So right over here we start with, you know, Pokemon Communication is going to go on Meganium. We will search for Chikorita, Pokégear, hopefully for Steven's Resolve, and well, we're gonna have to start attacking. Okay, Pokemon Communication. As I said, we're gonna go for Chikorita. And we've got Steven's Resolve, which is really cool because I need that Steven's Resolve. But before I'm going to play it, let's use Shrine of Punishment. Let's play this Pokégear because we might actually get another Steven's Resolve. There we go. And I'm going to use this one, so I will not let him know that I have a second in my hand. So what we're going to do is Steven's Resolve. We got Meganium. We got Rare Candy. And I'm going to get Cyndaquil. Alright, so this is a 2-turn operation. Right, look, we are building towards everything. I know, like, getting to the combo is like really pain in many places, but once you get there, then you can just, you know, start doing what you were meant to do. So the hardest, you know, the hardest part is the journey, right? The journey is like the most important, and it's the hardest to get there. But once you're there, it's okay. Once you're there, you can actually start thinking about different strategies that you can utilize towards the win con. Of course, I tried this deck with Jirachi, didn't really work. I tried this deck with many other things, didn't really work as well. So, you know, we know Moltres is over here. Shrine of Punishment is working. Alright, look at that. We drew Typhlosion. That is really good. But I still have to play another Steven's Resolve. There's just no other option right now. Because let's be honest, we do not have energy right now, right? And without energy, it is going to be super hard. We've got to switch. So what I'm going to end up doing is get a Moltres. Porygon and Porygon-Z, but if I'm gonna get Porygon-Z, alright, I'm gonna get Dedenne. I feel like, you know, Dedenne is the safer play, because Moltres, you know, he is gonna get knocked out. Oh boy. Green's Exploration. Okay, so we might see 2 custom catchers, and he might actually go for a Meganium over here, and I don't want that. I don't want him to go after that Meganium, but he might go after him. And if he's going to go after Meganium, well, I'm gonna have to find a Rare Candy and, you know, just do that, do it this way with Porygon, but no, okay, so we're still good. Alright, so we're still good. Let's look, 37 cards. You know what, it doesn't matter what we're gonna play here. We've got a switch. Shrine of Punishment still working quite nicely. Alright, switch. The Dedenne over here. I know that Shrine is gonna work on the Dedenne. I know, but there was just no other option right now. And so now you'll see that indeed the Recycle Energy works the way I said it's gonna work. Or I can just go and play Steven's Resolve. Right. So I would get Porygon, Moltres, and Energy. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna change the strategy. You know what? No. We're gonna change the whole strategy, and instead of actually thinking about... Yeah, okay, so I'm changing the strategy. All right, so instead of just thinking about, you know, getting rid of my opponent's stuff, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play like that. So you see, like, you know, you have to think in the fly, right? So I'm gonna change the strategy from milling my opponent to outsourcing him, to getting rid of the energy that is on his Pokemons, right? We're gonna put that into a loss zone. So I'm gonna prepare another Typhlosion. So even though Moltres is gonna get knocked out, we've got Recycle Energy, we've got a TCE. There's a problem, that is a... Oh, crap. Labyrinth is a problem. Okay, never mind now. Okay, do I have enough time? I have a switch, so I'm gonna play... I'm gonna play the Dedenne. He's gonna get rid of my hand. Well, I mean, it all depends on what I'm gonna draw, right? I have 4 energy here, so it all depends on the draw. Alright, so I need Meganium like that. Okay. So I'm gonna switch. Okay. I mean, I can play that from my hand. Use Porygon. Play the Recycle. I mean, that's okay, you know, that's done. Use Blazing Energy. So this changes all of my energy to a fire type, which means... Wait, what? Wait, it doesn't change a TCE type? Oh, crap. That's a problem now. Okay, so if it doesn't change a okay. I honestly... No! Oh, wait. We forgot about one more energy that I need to actually use the attack. Now we're talking. Okay, because Wondrous Labyrinth. My mistake. My silly mistake. Okay. You see, silly mistake, but, you know, changing the strategy, right? So even though the mill is real, we have to work around right now in this matchup specifically. And the fact, you know, that he has to work for it. Okay, that's a knockout. Energy is gonna come back. It's fine. You know, I can put the Recycle Energy over here and just, you know, Power Plant. All right. Okay, Elm's Lecture. We're gonna get that Porygon. Okay, I see the problem right now. We need energy. And he's just gonna go and attack with Kaleido Storm. I need that TCE right now. Okay, so he's moving all of that energy. Yep, he's moving it away. Yep, that's a GG. There's nothing I can do. Even if I would draw TCE. Yeah. That is a GG. Ah, alright, but we were close, you know. So you've seen that strategy. We need to go back to not to the mill, to the actual mill. Oh boy. So come on, we need the mill. So we were able to get the strategy going. We had to change it a little bit due to you know the matchup. But you're starting to get the point, right? You're starting to get the point. Okay, that's a Mew Mew. Oh, he might. Okay. So his strategy is going to be, you know, to put a lot of stuff in a discard pile, which, well, we might help him with, but also in the mill might really work now, if that's actually a Mew Mew. And you know, from what it looks like, it might be. We've lost. He's gonna go first. Let me go first. Ah, like no one is letting me go first. But we got a power plant, that's not bad. So power plant definitely, you know, nicely counters a Mew Mew. And of course, if you want Jirachis, of course there's a news video about that. Wait for the battle decks, right? October 4th battle decks. Oh, Odino, okay. Speaking of, you know, like cheap version of Jirachi, Malamar. That is a Malamar. Yep, that's a Malamar. I was like happy, you know, to finally say something like the Mew Mew, but no, that's just a Malamar. Okay. He's drawing a card. Come on. Power plant. And I'm gonna get the Dedenne. Yes, I know I'm discarding TCE, but I need a better hand at this point. No! That's a concede. Wow, that's the second video in a row when I do the same freaking mistake. That I play power plant and then I do play the Dedenne. You see, like, and that's not before first coffee. You know, you can comment in the comment section down there below. Hashtag misplay. King of Misplay City, the mayor of Misplay City is over here. Oh boy. The mayor welcomes you. So we got Fairy type and a Water type. Game 3 out of 3. Let's go. I mean, yes, I want to go first. Finally, thank you. Let's look at our hand. Okay. Okay, that's a good hand. We've got Steven's Resolve in our starting hand. So, Meganium. Okay. Some mulligans. What are we facing? Okay, Fight Up Energy, Cleffa. 2 Steven's Resolves, I mean... Okay, I'm all good now. Alright, so... what we need is Cyndaquil, Chikorita, and a Candy. Or... No. Okay, let's not, you know, let's not overdo it. Because there's a second option. I can just right now skip Meganium and just take a Rare Candy, Porygon. No, you know what? It's okay this way. We're gonna have a nice bench. Next turn, Steven's Resolve as well. Misty's Favor over here, alright. I'm kind of hoping for a mill. Because this is not a hard-hitting deck that we're facing, and we might actually pull this off. Fan Club, Mina. Okay. Maybe, you know, for the double slap. No, alright, so it's gonna be Fairy type Ninetales. I like that, you know, we're having time, right? You know, that our opponent is giving us this time. So, Steven's Resolve. Porygon. And there you go, we got a victory. So that is, ladies and gentlemen, a mill, but also a little bit of control-ish Meganium deck for you. And the whole deck is down there below in the description. You can copy and paste, you can play the game with that. And thank you guys so much for watching that video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content like that, for more videos and more Pokemon TCG news, news in general, pack openings, and yeah, don't forget to check me out live on Twitch. It's Raven Cold Snatchku. Thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye, mwah, and good night. Boing, that's the Twitch. Bye.